With Nostrom, it looked like Filipino was centering that second line between Kako and Panarin.
I think so, if that's what you saw out there.
And then without Strom again on the power play, it looked like Kako was out up on the first.
That's a
power play.
possibility too, yeah.
Well, there was no home game in PEI back in your days, but what do you think Alexei is going through his mind right now, knowing that he's going to be skating for the first time at the Bell Center?
Yeah, I didn't realize that till last night, but the guy said, but no, he's going to be really excited. I mean, obviously a French-Canadian player that, the #1 overall pick, he's definitely excited, and you can see the jump in his step this morning, so hopefully he has a real good game, and I'm sure he'll play with a lot of emotion.
What are you seeing from him? I know you were not there last season, but do you think at 19 close 20 he could be an impact player?
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, we fully expect that. He's still a young player, and he's doing things well. He's playing a little bit more better defense than he did last year from all the reports that I got, and he's growing up as a man too. He's stronger, he's in better shape, so he's doing all the right things, and his game is going to come. He's played better this year, and it's early in the season, but we're happy with him.
With Adam Fox, I think he logged like 25 minutes or something. 25 minutes or something the other night. I'm just curious how conscientious you are about overworking Fox.
Well, I think 25 minutes is a fair game for him. I mean, the way he skates, he's smooth. He's a young player out there, so he like I said earlier in the year, he's not going to play 30 minutes, but there's going to be a lot of games he's going to play 25, 26 minutes in that area, and depends on situations, power plays, and PKs. So no, we're not concerned at all.
2 games in, what have you noticed about your team? I know you were happy with the second half of Thursday night's game, but I mean, what sort of changes do you want to make for Game 3?
Well, I'd take a lot of the last game into tonight, and I'd be real happy. I mean, we played real well. We had a lot of scoring chances. We created a lot. We thought their goaltender played outstanding. Ours was really good too. But for me, the difference in that game was that the 2 goalies in Dallas made some incredible saves, but I liked the way we played.
Igor, speaking of saves, Igor said to us afterwards that he needs to make that save on the overtime shot. But what did you see from him, and what do you expect from him?
No, great goaltending. He's a good goalie. I thought it was a good goal. I thought it might even went off our defenseman's stick, to be honest with you. So, no, it was a tough goal to give up, but again, it was a 2-on-1, so great shot, great goal for me.
What are you seeing from Phil Hedl? If he does play in that spot,
yeah.
I mean, that's
Phil's game's growing. He's a young player that's, a lot of times he plays in that third line spot, and like I said, if he plays in that spot tonight, take another step. And he's played really well. He had a hat trick in the last exhibition game and played really well the first 2 games. So a young kid growing and getting better, and he gets an opportunity to play probably more important minutes in that role.
During his time here, he really hasn't gotten much of a look in the top 6. Do you think that he could be a top 6 player?
Well, fully expect that. But again, like I said, we've got a lot of talented players up there, and time tells. Phil's, what is he, 21? So I mean, not many 21-year-olds in the NHL play top 6. They got to be elite players, and Phil's going to that step, and it's one step at a time, so you can't rush people.
Have you received word yet if Ryan Strome will be available for Toronto or no?
He's just in COVID protocol, and that's all I can say.
I'm sorry if you touched on this during training camp, but you went from a very experienced team in Vegas to now one of the youngest teams in the league. Does that change at all your role?
Well, I mean, obviously we're a young team, but we don't talk about that. That's excuses. You get a young team. Everybody's happy with your young players' work ethic and compete level and all that. There's going to be some mistakes from that, but you know what? I like a young team. I like a talented team, and we're going to grow as a team. We talked about that at training camp. Veteran players help our young players out, and that's how you grow as a team. And I want to look at this year. I don't worry about down the road, but we know what we're going to have down the road.